Hey, hey, Scopers! What's happening? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, hey, come on in. Hey, Rebecca Randall, welcome. Come on in, guys, come on in. Hey, thanks for joining. Come on in. Hey, where are you guys from? If you're just coming in, tell me where you're from. Just type in where you're from. Rebecca, I know you're out of New Orleans. Connect with Pat. Welcome. Hey, thanks for hearts, by the way. If you guys give it one of these down below, you'll get a bunch of hats. Hey, Spartan, welcome. Oregon, welcome. Hey, Don, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Good to Polly, welcome from all the way from Indianapolis, Oklahoma City. San Bernardino, we love it. Or San Berdue, excellent. Hey, thanks you guys for the hearts. Appreciate it. We're going to get started here in just a minute or so. Well, less than a minute or so, actually, because I'm not one of those guys that wants to wait 25 minutes to have a bunch of people come in. So, Dawn, you unfortunately will not see me on Saturday. I'm here in Dallas on a very quick trip to Dallas, but it is going to be an amazing event, so you definitely got to go. Welcome, welcome. Toppenish, Washington. I love it. I grew up in Puyallup, Washington, of all places, so I get the funny names. Hey, welcome, you guys. We're going to get started here. Give me like 10 or so seconds. Hey, thanks so much for the hearts. I really, really appreciate it. I'm working on going for 1 million hearts here in the next few days. So anything, you guys, if you get some value out of this, just go ahead and tap that screen at the bottom like that, and it'll give hearts. That's how Periscope proves to the world that what we say has value. So appreciate that. Okay, so today I want to talk about how to close more business by actually doing your research. And I want to start by telling a quick story. So I'm down here in Dallas, and this place is just bringing back huge memories for me because I used to be the CEO of a technology firm down here. So I traveled very frequently to and from Dallas. And one time I had an opportunity to meet with, and our partners had a chance to meet with a billionaire. Be with a billionaire, okay? And this guy was huge. His name was actually, maybe I shouldn't say his name. I don't care. You guys get cut. His name is John Muse, okay? John Muse, back in the 80s, was part of a leveraged buyout firm called Hicks, Muse & Tate. Okay, his name's John Muse. He is the founder and CEO of Lucchese Cowboy Boots. He runs a polo team. Like, the dude is worth over $1 billion, and we were there. We were meeting with him for a project. And I got to tell you, the thing that amazed me was how many people would sit down with these guys and not do their research. And I never understood why people don't do their research. And I even see it on a small scale when I sit down with somebody and I'm doing a presentation or I'm doing a sales conversation, and I'm kind of blown away at the number of people that are blown away by how much I know about them before I ever actually sit down and chat with them. You guys, here's the deal. We went into that meeting half prepared. Half our team had done their research on this guy and knew everything about him, and half of our team went in completely cold, had no clue about him, didn't know who he was, what he was about, didn't care, just thought, hey, we're there to sell something. Here's the thing. Had half of us not done our research and walked into that meeting, we would have been slaughtered we would have lost the whole deal. Now, luckily, the half of us that had done our research proved out of respect that we had done our homework and we knew about this guy. Now, ironically, I had done a research paper on this guy in college, so it actually was kind of cool to be able to say that. But here's the thing. When you go sit down with a prospect, for whatever business you're in, do your homework. Go on their Facebook page. It's so easy today. Before you sit down with somebody, go Google them. Go to LinkedIn, go to Facebook, go to YouTube, see what they're about. Are they making videos? Do they have a blog? Do they have a website? Where can you add value to them that you may have not ever even thought of, right? If you go sit down with somebody and you see on their Facebook page that they are promoting a charity golf tournament, well, now you've got a point of conversation and you say, hey, would you like me to promote that on your behalf? I'm happy to do that. It will set you apart. So here's the deal. When you are setting an appointment, when I set an appointment, I literally go through and have an entire research page that I do on somebody before I ever sit down and talk with them. some of you even know this because we've had this conversation. I just know several of you on here. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. I even see this in my own world. So when I have people want to schedule a phone call with me, I actually have them put in the schedule, what are we going to actually talk about? And the reason I do that is, quite frankly, so I can show up to the call completely prepared. I do all my research. So before I get on the phone with somebody and talk to them, I know a lot more about them than I'm guessing they even know that I know. But I want to show up with the best way. Hey, Melina, I want to show up in support of them as best I can. And the only way to be able to do that is to do your research. So here's today's tip on how to close more business. Do your research. Are they into charity? Do they go to church? Do they believe in a political figure? Do they have somebody in their family that you can tie to, that you can connect to? Hey, Christy, you want to be able to find as many points of connectivity as possible. I'm actually literally down here in Dallas and probably going to do a presentation that is literally titled Connectivity is Today's New Currency. So the more points that you can connect to somebody, the better off you are. So hey, I just appreciate you guys jumping on the scope. I really appreciate all of you that are giving it those hearts down below. It's super awesome. Those of you that have shared this out to your networks, I really appreciate it. I know that there's no more valuable commodity than your time. And I really, really appreciate it. So, hey, just as a side note, if you guys want to check out, I have a CD called Get More Referrals Now. If you need to generate more business and you want a quick, easy way to generate more referrals, super easy. Go over to expandthebusiness.com, put your name and email address in there, and I'll send you off the CD. So, expandthebusiness.com. Christy, I totally get closing is a tough one. It's a struggle. But here's the deal. All closing is, you guys, I know I might be going on a tangent here. All closing is your ability to have somebody invest their most valuable commodity with you, their time and their money. So if you're getting objections like I don't have the time, I don't have the money, whatever, you need to do your best to make that person fall in love with you so that the close is very easy. I actually have more people, the close, the actual signing of the dotted line or the investment with the credit card or whatever, is actually more just paperwork stuff because I've built up such a rapport with them. And the number one way I know to build rapport with somebody is to do your research so you know their likes, wants, and dislikes and prove to them that you're working for their business, because we're asking people to invest their time, energy, money, resources with us. Well, it should be upon us to show them that we actually care about them doing so. So anyways, that's my tip of the day, you guys. How to close more business. Do your research. Thanks so much for the hearts. Thanks so much for sharing this out. I appreciate you guys. Have an amazing day. Now go give somebody else an awesome day.